I have never done this, and this is a piece that I wrote about two of the most intense experiences of my life. So
intense experience,
deep. The first time I realized when to say no was when I was 19, and a stranger was on top of me. I said it so many times that by the time he was done, the essence of the word changed. It vaporized like the smoke in my young lungs. It vanished into the darkness, leaving a whisper of, "I'm sorry." And no, the apology was not from him. It was from me to myself. A pathetic attempt to absolve myself, make sense of myself. So I whispered, "I'm sorry," to myself, for not knowing yet that I did not have that right. Because apparently that word was only for some people. For me, I just wasn't strong enough. Sorry, it messed up.
Good.
We're here.
Got it.
I drank too much for it to count. And I kind of liked it when he kissed me at first. And I actually kind of liked it when he called me the dyke-looking one. Yeah, my heart was so filled with the hope, thinking he was confirming my newly discovered queer identity with a careful curiosity, that it didn't come close to recognizing that meant a sexual fantasy for him that he believed he was deserving of no matter what. So no matter how many times I pushed him away, fought for my life, for my dignity, for my first time to not be like this. Slowly, I deflated, found myself unable and unwilling to claim that word any longer. So I clung my hope onto staring at one small piece of a ceiling tile. I pretended the waves and the paint were the ocean and I was floating away to anywhere else. I learned later that this style of ceiling is called a textured finish. So fitting, but he didn't fit. And the only texture I remember was the friction of my belief in the good of men and this monster on top of me, whose finish was textured with the blood-stained sheets against my limp body. The second time I learned I could say no was in the form of a bottle of pills, just 5 months later. I swallowed every no that never came out of my mouth like a reclamation of my body, knowing I had control by telling myself, no, I do not deserve to live. No, this world does not need me in it. No, the good is not real. And no, it does not get better. I remember thinking of him as I swallowed that last swig of vodka in hopes the pills would move quicker towards death when mixed with liquid poison. And I remember the feeling that hit my animal body once my organs caught on to where exactly all of those whispers and shouts of no's swarming in my belly were taking us to. My organs started following suit, headed towards death's door. I woke up a day later, sore in places I didn't even know existed. I was lying in the same spot that I swallowed those pills. No one came to save me, but I somehow survived. And I remember thinking how even still, I was not allowed to say no. Not even to myself. Not to my own living, beating heart. This year will be 10 years since both of those experiences. And just now, am I finding what saying no looks like? My God, it is beautiful. And yet, I found such a fine line between building walls around my heart, disallowing others in, and building boundaries that say yes, 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 only.